You probably have seen the AI generated images flooding LinkedIn and Instagram. They all look super realistic, and you're just wondering, okay, how would I be able to do something like this as well? You're just thinking, how could I make that realistic? Most of these videos actually are being produced from AI generated images. You're just thinking, okay, that's cool. How can I do it myself? Yeah, this is the question that I'm answering here for you today. Let's dive into it. I will be using in this tutorial Nano Banana Pro. So you might even think, okay, what is Nano Banana Pro? It's Google's nickname for one of their enterprise grade, we would say, AI image model. So as you can see here, this is inside Gemini. In order to use Nano Banana Pro, we need to select create image and we need to select the Pro model. So let's use our Pro and let's also take a, and here we see Nano Banana Pro working now. And we see basically a clean picture so far. But let's say if we didn't have this sort of image, but we had something that had some background, an actual use case, like for anyone who's interested. Let's see how AI will now take this picture and transform it into something clean that could be actually posted into a website. Basically, yeah, now you have a clean picture of something that was before pasted in this way. So now let's move on and see how we could use this image of a product in an actual lifestyle image. And again, we also use mobile optimized because what we want here to achieve is actually images that could be posted on social media with the brand name also inside the website. So we take into consideration here that all of these pictures that we have pasted in the chat, they are already in the context of the model. And also what we want to achieve here, because in all of our prompts we use mobile optimized, create something that will be used by the brand inside a website or inside a listing of the product and social media, whatever they want to achieve. Of course, this is just a case study. We won't publish any of these images, at least not in. Took a product from a famous company, and I just wanted to showcase to you how anyone who has an e-commerce brand can do it by themselves. Okay, it generated more than one. This is someone testing the product. If you want to showcase something in the process of designing the product, let's see what it actually are. Again, this will not be posted. We're just using all of these as a case study. I'm just saying it out there. This one, minimalist bathroom setup, and this one, person actually using the product. Here it demystified a bit the cup, but with the prompt, I think here it's also presented here and here. Okay, cool. Let's also this prompt in order to create an ad for this product. I like the setting here. This all okay, and you can also put like an infographic with the brand here and the logo. Beneficial for brands to try out. And maybe you can also test some ideas with your brand and marketing team. If you have a vision, you can create these images and you can give it to them and they can work on it more and more. It just makes your message as a founder and as a business person more clear towards these teams when you have created something that depicts your vision. And you just make, here you will see that you can actually change the headline and the text easily without the model panicking and create abstract text and something that is not cohesive enough. Especially you have to check again and again because it's AI. Sometimes it can hallucinate. But here you will see the actual power of Nano Banana Pro, which is the actual text overlay that it can create such a good text coherence. So let's now open a new chat and let's move from creating basically an e-commerce advertisement, but let's move on to something more like an infographic. Let's choose a topic. Let's choose something like use cases and business. And let's see the work that the model will do. Okay, so this matches the first data that entered. The only thing that looks a bit off is this significant here. You can edit, of course, in the second prompt by selecting the part of the picture that you want to edit. It could be used like basically from any business person to add it into their presentations. Check, of course, again and again, because AI can make mistakes, what has been generated and how accurate it is based on the data that you have inputted. Let's open a new chat. If you don't want to generate something that Start from what has been uploaded before. When you're using Nano Banana Pro, this is a pro tip, please generate a new chat, because then all of these data are sending in back to the model. And this means that your previous generations are being attributed into the next generation as well. Before and after situation, this could be used for testimonials, for people that they just want to showcase how the product has helped. Of course, use accurate testimonials. This is before and after. Yeah, it looks pretty realistic to me. And yeah, I would say this could be something that if you also have inputted the before and after, it will be cohesive as well. So let's move on to the next use cases that we have. One thing that I do with Nano Banana as well, something that I use it personally for, is thumbnails. So let's say we want 9 from not that bad. Okay, kind of looks cool. Let's make it more cinematic. Actually, looks better. It's quite cool actually, but it's not so good for the thumbnail. I would or edit them also. Sometimes I use it to give him a couple of pictures, and I want him to generate a combined image of these pictures. So if you see that something has been falsely generated by this, false generated by this model, you can also refine the whole design again and again. It makes it a bit more seamless because I just don't have to make a lot of the edits myself. I can actually just prompt it like this. So now as you can see, it has removed this for an object and it has left just a banana and whatever was there before. So yeah, it's better if you make the edits, of course, or if you give it references, as I said before. Oh wow, I like this. Let's create a brand mascot for my company. Let's see how it will do. Looks like a cartoonish. Yay. Pretty cool. They look like toys, 3D toys. Let's go on to the final generation. Let's see, I don't know, I'm just using this from before. Oh, I will stop it. I made a mistake. So we want this is the final one. The way you can use all of these prompts as a business is actually try them out. Use them with your marketing team in order to give them the vision of the brand that you want, what you want to create. It's just now it's not only just words, it's actually something that you can give them to take an idea with. I think it looks like, yeah, if you also had a competitor, your product could be that. But also, I think that's a bit misleading most of the times. What you could do is that you could use it also if you have a SaaS product for your features like package 1, package 2, package 3, and the features like this. Yeah, this could be actually more useful just to see the upsell on packages and what is different in every package. That would be something that would be really useful. But yeah, I hope you like this episode and that you find all of these 9 prompts that you currently have at the moment. I hope you like this episode. Now you have 9 prompts, not just one, in order to use them in almost every use case. You can take a look at the description below. I will leave a link to all of these prompts that you can get in a free ebook that I have for you. You can subscribe and leave a comment below what would be something that you would like to see next on this channel. I would like to rate more tools and I would like to give you better ideas on what all of these tools are talking about. See you soon.